Hi, Ross and Kathy Callaghan here again, and we're off on another cruise, and this time it's on the Pacific Eden.
Yes, and this time we're just going to one country, and that is New Caledonia. And so we've been here before, so we're going to see what kind of different things we can see this time.
Pacific Eden carries 1,260 passengers. She used to be a Holland America ship, been with P&O now for quite a while, but is about to be sold on. She's the same as the Aria that we went on up to Papua New Guinea, and we enjoyed that very, very much. So after leaving Sydney, we have 2 days at sea. Then we go to the Isle of Pines and Mare, then Noumea, the capital of New Caledonia. 2 days at sea, and then we're back here in Sydney. And the sail away party begins. We're in 50/50, which is an ocean view cabin. Very, very spacious, comfortable.
Once again, wonderful bed, certainly worth coming just for the beds. And it has plenty of drawers, plenty of space for putting your clothes, and a bathroom, just typical of a...
but big. Plenty of room.
But it has a bath, actually, over a shower. Looking a little tired, I think.
Very nice.
Yeah, just a normal
large
ocean view room.
Every day they give you the good times with all of the activities that are going on the ship. Now, we've been on many of these activities already, so what we thought we'd do this time is do different kind of activities. So we'll show you a snapshot of some of the things that we've done. And I'd just like to let you know that there are good ships and wood ships, ships that sail the sea, but the best ships are friend ships. May they always be. Pretty good. Boys can do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got...
Ross.
You don't use the lifts often, but every lift in this cruise ship has a different scene.
That's the life.
Apparently it's possible to put 3 kilograms on a cruise, so we're trying to do something to prevent that. We come up here to the gym, and we go up the stairs, and we're walking around the decks.
I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body, right? It drops. I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. More like the way we rock it, so don't stop.
There are 2 specialty restaurants included in the fare on the Pacific Eden. One of them is the Dragon Lady, and you get Asian food. Look at this. Beautiful. Vietnamese rolls and prawn cakes.
So the other specialty restaurant is Angelo's, which is Italian. And tonight we're having Italian sausage and potato soup and a Roman salad.
The buffet's called the pantry, and it's like a food court. Roasts, fish and chips, nice desserts, lots of fruit, bacon and eggs for breakfast.
What, please?
All good stuff. The main restaurant on the Eden is the Waterfront, where you get an a la carte dining, and so we got some nice poppers and soup and a pot roast.
Beautiful.
And the desserts are pretty nice too. You won't go hungry on this ship. Our first stop is the beautiful Isle of Pines. It was discovered by Captain Cook in 1772 on his second journey to New Zealand. He didn't actually come ashore, but he did see smoke, so he knew it was inhabited.
He named it the Isle of Pines after these very distinctive pine trees which are all over the island. Many years later, the French actually came on shore, and that is why this area is French speaking, and was colonised by the French.
This is the sacred rock. You're not allowed to go on it, but you are allowed to swim around it.
So we were expecting to be snorkeling here on the Isle of Pines, but actually the water's cold. So I think we'll wait for the next island where we know that it's warm.
This is St. Maurice Bay, and it commemorates the coming of the missionaries to the Isle of Pines. In 1840, the Protestant missionaries came here, and it coincided with an outbreak of disease. Then in 1848, the Catholic missionaries came here, and the disease went away, so the Isle of Pines instantly converted to Catholicism. And the big totems represent the 8 tribes that are part of the community here today.
Population of the Isle of Pines is about 3,000 people. The main town is called Val, and the Catholic church behind us is significant for this area, as religion is very important.
In 1872, the Isle of Pines became a penal colony for France. They sent about 3,000 convicts here to enjoy southern hospitality.
If these walls could talk, they would have quite a story to tell, I would think.
The cells were pretty tiny. Housing's pretty basic in the village, but they do have a nice compound around their houses. And there's a nice hotel resort here too. The main beach on the Isle of Pines is Kuta Beach. Get the beautiful white sand and the beautiful colours of the sea.
And you can certainly see why it is called the Jewel of the Pacific. It's gorgeous.
Now welcome to Mare. This is a lovely tropical island. Not many people live here, not much here, except for the fabulous beaches. And here's the beach. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Easy for snorkeling, good for swimming, and hopefully warm.
Yes, well, so far so good. So Nemo wasn't home today, but his yellow friends were there, and his blue ones were there today, having a nice little party around the rocks there.
So, Mare, New Caledonia. Certainly worth a visit. And now welcome to Noumea, the capital of New Caledonia, a bustling city of about 180,000 people. Sunday today, so not much is happening. We're going to go on a tour called A Glimpse of Noumea. The casino over there is a supermarket. This is the Quen Toro lookout, looking out across the biggest lagoon, they reckon, anywhere. Yes, it's a World Heritage Site, UNESCO.
And these guns were a gift from Australia in the Second World War.
There's our ship in downtown over there. Noumea's got some of the most expensive real estate anywhere. That's a Catholic cathedral. It was built in the 1880s by convicts.
So I think it's the end of the prayer on Sunday morning. A lot of people go to the church or to the Protestant church or Catholic church to pray.
Easy way to get around Noumea is go on the choo-choo train. And lots of bus tours, but it is nice to walk as well. They have a Sunday market. Nice crepes. Lovely croissants. All the best at the market. And a few nice little boats.
So this is a really busy place on a weekend. People come here to the square, and in the centre is Celeste, a statue of her. And from Celeste, all kilometres are measured. So this is the central part of Noumea.
They call it Coconut Square. So we say farewell to Noumea. 2 sea days now and we'll be back in Sydney. Weather's got up on our trip back to Sydney and some pretty big swells out there. We're on deck 5 and the sea's coming right up like that over our window. You have to hang on all the time, otherwise you get thrown around. Look at the size of those swells there. I think this is about the worst seas that we've ever experienced. But we don't mind it too much.
Yes, well, we're going into the galley to see where all the food is prepared. Dishes, very important job. And here's your fried rice and all the beautiful food. Look at that. A watermelon boat and a bear, enough to make you love broccoli. The breads are made daily, are they? Every day you cook the bread here. Look at that. Beautiful. All very clean. Thank you very much.
Okay, so the question was the very last Disney animated movie to be done by hand with no assistance from computers. It was not Pinocchio or Snow White. It wasn't 101 Dalmatians or Sleeping Beauty. The Lion King, the Stampede scene was done by computers. Now the correct answer is The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid, the last one hand-drawn completely.
So where can we find you on board?
Pacific Eden.
I've got something to let you know. We're all on there. And what deck can we find you on?
Deck 5, port side.
Deck 5 on the port side. How long have you been at sea?
Long time.
A long time. And what have you made for us?
I think it's a chicken.
You think it's a chicken? And what noise do you think a chicken makes? No, we want to hear you do it, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? We want to hear Tony do it. So what noise does a chicken make? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your cabin stewards of the Pacific Eden! There you go, look at that magnificent structure. But would you like one more, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, closing the Tower Hamel Parade in the best fashion and the only way that we could. Please welcome to the stage the Pacific Eden. There we go, look at it as it makes its way to the stage. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise, show some love for your coverage of the Pacific Eden.
Actually has been asked a few times this cruise over in the photo gallery, people going up and saying, excuse me, how do I know which photo is mine? And it was up on Lido deck. This lady came up to me when it was the Staten Dam and said, excuse me, is the water in the pool seawater? And I said, well, yes, we get it out of the ocean, but we have a desalinization plant on board, so we take the salt out and we add chlorine. But yes, the water in the pool is seawater. And she went, oh, that's why it's so rough. And the last question we get asked, every single cruise, someone will come up and say, excuse me, do the crew sleep on board? Every cruise, someone without a shadow of a doubt will ask, right? It's a common question, believe it or not. Guys, there's a 3 big cheers to the crew of the Pacific Eden. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Guys, thank you! Off to work!
So we've completed 1 week on the Pacific Eden, going to New Caledonia. And we approached this as a midwinter break. And for us, that's exactly what it was. So we took things a little slower and relaxed a lot. Just remember that if it is a winter break you're taking, that it's not as hot as it is in the summer. So you don't spend quite as much time perhaps around the pool, depends whether the sun's shining or not. But you can still get the most out of the experience on board and also on shore. It's still beautiful and it's a great thing to do.
Well, we've enjoyed our time on the Pacific Eden. It's interesting that it's exactly the same ship as the Pacific Aria that we were on earlier in the year, so we sort of knew a lot of what was going on and many of the experiences are the same. It was also nice to go back to New Caledonia and to do some slightly different things there. We do enjoy cruising, we've been on quite a few now, and being on a small ship like this is quite different to being on the larger ships. Certainly doesn't have the same range of food and activities, but still, as Kathy said, we can make the best of it and have a really lovely time. So it's been a lovely break on the Pacific Eden going to New Caledonia. So we made it back to Sydney after a lovely cruise.